It has quickly become one of Tennessee's most popular state parks.
Yeah, Cummins Falls is located north of Cookeville, and it opened just 3 years ago. But a News Channel 5 investigation examines the large number of injuries at the park.
Investigative reporter Ben Hall talked to emergency crews who say they're overwhelmed.
They've been called out to the park nearly 100 times since it opened. Each call forces them to deal with rough terrain and tricky rescues.
Love the falls, the trails are awesome.
It's a spectacular setting, a 75-foot waterfall with an inviting place to swim. Cummins Falls has gotten national attention.
I Google searched the 12 best things to do with kids for the summer, and this was one of them.
Ranked as one of the best swimming holes in North America.
Here's some part about this, actually on Pinterest.
And it's wildly popular on social media.
Under the reviews it said one of the best falls.
I think the park is advertised as like a paradise.
But Keith Bean knows another side to the park.
When you get down to the water, there's slippery rocks, large boulders.
He runs the emergency management agency in tiny Jackson County.
They're doing CPR right now. He's next to the rocks now. They've pulled him up.
When someone gets hurt at the falls, it's up to Jackson County to respond.
There's nowhere for an ambulance to pull.
Is he at the bottom of the falls?
He's at the falls, yes.
They've responded to numerous injuries and, tragically, 3 drownings. 2 13-year-olds on a field trip with the Nashville nonprofit Backfield in Motion died last year. And just last month, a 22-year-old drowned.
I want people to know that it's a beautiful place, great place to swim, but it's really dangerous.
The nearly 100 injury-related ambulance calls have put a serious strain on his department.
One thing I'd like to see is more rangers out there where they can station one down there, all the time.
Have y'all been here before?
Actually, this is my first time.
Really?
Currently, the state has only 2 rangers at the park.
I just want to let you know this is the park we're letting folks go.
All right.
Thank you.
That's all that was budgeted when it opened.
What is surprising to me is the number of people we have visiting us. It's kind of skyrocketed.
Ray Kutcher is one of the rangers.
This guy with y'all?
He's the park manager and says the state is meeting with Jackson County about the number of injuries.
I can't say. I don't know what's going to come out of our meetings and what the strategy to be to go forward.
But Jackson County says one strategy would be a faster way to get injured people out of the park.
I didn't expect it to be that slippery.
18-year-old Francois Molman thought he might have been paralyzed when he fell on his head on one of the slippery rocks.
Everybody told me that blood was just coming out like crazy.
These pictures show his rescue. The fastest way out of the swimming hole is up a steep, rocky incline.
All I can do is look up and see everybody's faces looking down, like struggling to carry me up there, and everybody's faces were all like, ugh, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad right now.
The only other way out is a nearly 1-mile hike. So every time someone gets injured, emergency workers ask park visitors to help carry the stretcher.
I have so much respect and gratefulness for the people that were there to help me. I can't thank any of them enough.
Right through there is where it's the hardest.
I struggled to climb the route without a stretcher.
You're going to come up on this side and come toward me.
Just look at what rescuers face every emergency call.
That's a big thing because I don't know that we could do it by ourselves.
Bean says every rescue takes at least 2 hours and 20 volunteers. He says the state should make it easier to get people to safety.
Some stuff could have been done before it was open, but I understand the finances wasn't there, to do stuff.
But now, with huge numbers of visitors and disturbing numbers of injuries, Bean says the state needs to act.
They need some funding to help make it safer for them and be able to cover it more adequately.
The state told us it's reviewing accidents at the park this year. It is making new warning signs and is looking to shift resources to get more rangers at the park. We'll certainly keep following this and let you know what happens.
They certainly need more help.
Yes, they do.
Thanks, Ben.